Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Belu, and in today's video we're setting up my planner for the rest of the year.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
Okay, so let's get started with this planner. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna start with that. I don't know what to do. Alright, so I'm gonna take everything off the discs. As you can probably tell, hopefully you can tell, and this is not off centered, and you can probably, there we go. As you can probably tell, I have like a mess in this planner. I have September, I have November, I have December, and a bunch of random things. So let's get organized, shall we? And while we do that, let's talk. Let's have a planner chat, shall we? So one of the things that I really wanted to do over the next, few months of the year, which I think these next couple of months of the year are really great for, is figuring out your planner system, or like the best planner system for you for next year. Like the best way for you to know if something is gonna work out for you or if it's not gonna work out is if you try it out. And the best time to try it out is now. Literally, it's the absolute best time. With any new system, there will be mistakes, and there will be like errors, and like a period of time where you're learning how to use your new system and you're learning the best way to use your new systems, and you're kind of figuring it out, right? Obviously that period depends on you, your life, and stuff like that. So it's not like, okay, like the first month it's a period where you might make mistakes and blah blah blah, and then by the second month it's done and whatnot, and then it's not that simple. But I do know one thing. This is the one thing that I'm sure of, is that in order for you to figure out what your best planner system for you is going to be, is by trying it out. We are. I've been really into creative bullet journaling and Dutch doors. I've been watching a ton of videos about that, and so I decided to give that a go, and I set up this bullet journal. Tried out for the first week of September. Like you can tell, it was all set up for October. Well, not all set up, but a good chunk of it was set up for October. And it was only a week in that I missed my discs so much. I'm sure that maybe that journal is going to be great for me for journaling for next year. That's a possibility, but definitely not as a planner. That is just, it's not that it didn't work, it's just that I missed my discs so much. I'm a disc girly through and through, so here we are. And for October, we're back in my lovely discs, all right? I tried it out. I'm glad that I did, because otherwise I would be trying it out in January, then figuring out that it would not work for me, and then having to change it and all of that stuff. I'm happy that I tried it out now. So I highly encourage you to try, your systems and layouts that you want to use for next year, or are curious about, trying out for next year. You're curious if maybe that's the best layout for you, for a specific area, your casual, social media, your business, health, wellness, whatever it is. And you can try it out now. So that is what we're doing. I'm challenging myself to find the best casual layout for me for 2026, and we are going to find it by December of 2025. I have to make a decision of what to purchase for next year, and if I'm sure of something that I don't want to do is purchase a ton of planners to see if any of those will work for me. I don't want to do that. I want to purchase one planner sure that that system or that layout works for me, that I have tried it and has worked for me. If then later on I have to change it, that's totally fine, and I'm totally open about that. But I don't want to purchase just because planners, right? I want to be more aware of the planners that I'm buying, and for them to have a specific purpose. So that's what we're doing, all right? We're thinking about planners for next year and really trying our systems now. So that's what this video is all about. I want to set up this planner now. I don't want to continue to set it up. I don't. We will see if I can fit October, November, and December in here. Big question, I don't know. So we will see, right? We will keep the same the covers. I love these. I love it. I'm kind of sad to not have this cover for next year. But yeah. Also on this cardstock that comes with the planner, if you have seen my setting up my planner videos before, you will have seen this. I created a little page right here, which I love, with photos from when I graduated from college. I love it. So I love to see this. I just do. So we will figure this out together, okay? I don't have a plan, so this might be very quick or it might take forever, so bear with me. So I'm sure of a couple of things. This is staying the, what is this? Every single video I make of these, I don't know what this is. Like an acetate, I don't know. But it has butterflies with the foil and my name page. I love my name page. Created it back in I think it was January, December, and I loved it. So here we go. Then is my future log, or like my yearly pages, I think they're called, which have like sensitive information. So yeah, it has like doctors' names and places and stuff like that, but that belongs in here. I want that there. And then I have two cardstocks here. These are from planners that I purchased this year, and I like to have this here. It's basically pictures and notes that people have like written me. I love to have these here, like letters from my friends, a photo from my sister that has something written on the back. I love to have this here. I love to have these type of things in my planner. I will never take these away because I love them a lot and they belong in my planner. Those are the things that make my planner mine. I have the other cardstock that comes at the back. I created a pocket. I did this myself, really, and I have some important papers here, and then a photo of my boyfriend and I from almost 6 years ago. So yeah, so those are the only things that I'm really sure of. So here comes the part where I don't know what we're doing. All right, so bear with me. So I've decided that I don't want to have a section for my goals. I'm not sure if this is what I will continue to do for next year. I'm not sure. The truth is, I'm not sure if this even works for me. I think I need something a bit more simple and something that, I don't know, it's just a bit simpler. You know, something more simple, something, I don't know, something maybe easier than a whole layout. That's the thing. I don't know if I need a whole layout for a lot of the things that I need to keep track of. That's my goals is an example of that. My budgeting is an example of that as well. Like, I don't know if I need a whole planner for that. Maybe I can create that with just an extra, you know, just extra paper, just extra lined paper that I have. Maybe that is what I need. What I'm looking for next year is to simplify my system a bit. You know, I don't need 100 planners. I found that maybe that's not the best for me right now. So we will try it out and we will see if that's true for October, November, and December. We will see if I end up missing my goals planner or if it's actually something that is good for me, you know, because I have found over the last couple of months that the amount of time where I don't like when I have less things to check and write and keep on checking throughout the week and the month, it's easier for me to actually use my planner, because otherwise I'm always catching up. I always have to catch up on the spreads and stuff, so that's a bit harder, if that makes absolutely any sense. Hopefully it makes any sense. So my goals for October and November will be here, but in another forms, in my weeklies, in my monthlies as well. I can incorporate those maybe on my sidebar, maybe on a specific part. Like, I have found that incorporating my habits, like habit trackers on my weeklies, are a game changer for me. Like, I have found that really, like, that's something really, really amazing that I have found that actually works. Because I'm way more likely to do my habits, if I have them on my weekly. So that's a way that it's not like I have abandoned my goals. I have goals, I will write them and hopefully accomplish them. So I lost track of my thoughts because my sister came into my room, so I have no idea what I was saying. But basically, that I was gonna keep track of my goals. I'm gonna keep track of my goals. I still have goals, and my habits is something that is important for me to do every single day. I won't have them in this form to track and to see every month or every week. So and I think that will be a good thing, to be honest. So, but these pages that I have made, I still want to keep. So I think maybe we can keep them here. So I have my mid-year reflection, even though we're way past that. I do like these. Like, I think in the future for 2026, pages like this will be a lot more useful for me, for keeping track of my goals, right? I got a page for my goals for the year, for the quarter, maybe for the month. That will be kind of cool. Breaking them down into steps. I don't have the whole logistics on it. It's something that I will also have to brainstorm moving forward. Some things I know that I won't be able to try out right now. I don't know if you can try it all right now. A bunch of things, absolutely, and that's what we're doing. But I think also this will require a bit of thought, and a bit of brainstorming and stuff like that. And also trying it out next year and seeing if that works better for me. Maybe a printable on one page will be easier. So we will see. So this is staying. And then I have my goals broken down here. So goal 1, goal 2, and goal 3. Maybe that is going to be a bit more helpful as well for next year. I have a routine page that I made, a planner routine, and then self-care page that I like, so I will keep in here. That's great. Now, my next question is, so here are the planners that I will include in here. My hourly planner, obviously my casual planner, social media is a big question mark, and maybe my journal is also a big question mark. I don't know, so we will see. I had my hourly in here. So first things first. Yeah, I have my hourly first. I normally have my casual first, but I think it will be kind of nice to have my hourly first in my planner for the rest of the year. So here's October. It has a quote. I'm not sure if the whole rest of the year will fit on these pages as well. So I have, hold on, because there is also personal information that I cannot show you on these pages. So I have like a bunch of these on here. They're really good for daily pages or like brainstorms as well. So I think this will be kind of nice too, to have these pages in here to brainstorm. I can also cut them in half, only use this as like a to-do list or something if I want to break into sections, my brainstorm. Like, here are all my to-do lists for the week, events, things that I don't have to forget, or something specific. I think this will be really useful. So that's that. And then here. So this page, and hold on, please hold. And this page, I will want to glue them because I'm not using my monthly, so I want to glue them. The thing is, where are all of these pages going to go? That is my question. So hold on, I'm gonna take the important pages out so that we can do this here. So if I glue this here, right, these should go first. Oh my god, I don't like that. That's the thing. So I think I'm not gonna glue them. It will be nice maybe to have this here. Maybe we can do that, but I'm not going to glue it. I'm going to think about it. I'm not I know that I have said a million times on here throughout the year, just glue things, you know, in your planner and don't really think about it. You know, you can always try something different next month. And I still support that 100%. However, I'm not going to do that in this video. Sometimes we have to contradict ourselves. That's fine. I think that it will be nice for this planner, which is also what I'm thinking for next year, to kind of be my second brain, if you know what I'm saying, like to have all of my brainstorms and all of the things and notes that I need for work or anything else on here, ideas, video, I don't know if video ideas that should go in my other planner, but like brainstorms for the week or like a brainstorm for the month, maybe that will be nice on here. So maybe we can do that, you know, in October, just to have like lists on here. I think that will be useful. So we have that. And on here, my hourly, which is something that I'm still learning to use. I've talked about this a lot. I customize these as well. I erase the hours here. Hopefully you can see. I erase the hours, also erase the checklist, and draw 3 more lines here. And so it goes from 6 to 12, which is like a really broad. A lot of people don't need that, but sometimes I do, especially over the weekends, you know, when I have like things that start work later and stuff like that. I like that, so that will stay. So let's do the same for November, shall we? I don't know if I will do the same for December. That I do not know. December is a very particular month. A lot of the times I don't plan that much over December. That's just the reality of it. Sometimes, you know, I go on vacation in December, so there is a bunch of things in December that are just not happening. They are not happening. Maybe we can use these pages for the very first time. I'm not sure. Maybe these? I'm not sure. We will leave these. I also have them for October in here, right? So maybe we can put this. You know how like this continues this, and then I have this set goals for this month. You know, which will make sense because my goals are here, so maybe that will make sense. Maybe just a plain dotted page will work nice. Again, as I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm figuring it out, so I will put this here, and then I will put some pages, some of these. That is something that I will have to kind of figure it out off camera. Not because I don't want to share. I will share it. But because I don't know, and I don't want to be here for 400 years boring you with this. So definitely, maybe we can use December's ones. This and this will go here, and we will decide later on. So we have my hourly all there, all set up. So that's that for this planner. I will leave everything a mess, and then somehow I will try to organize things. So let's make sure. Sometimes I don't have things centered, and then when I'm editing, I'm like, you're like, people cannot see what the heck you're doing. So my casual, oh boy, this has been a journey. I've tried, I think, every single layout so far, and here are my thoughts. All right, so hopefully this makes any sense. The layout that I'm sure that I will not use is a dashboard. I have found that what I need is space for to-do list every single day to write things. I need space for functional stuff. I need lists and stuff like that, but I also want to write things in my catch-all, meaning, for example, if I have a movie night, I want to write that. If I am going to dinner, I want to write that. If there is a new series that I want to watch, I want to write that as well. I want to write reminders and stuff like that, like little things of memory keeping in there as well. I've been looking at my catch-all for the first months of the year, and I love how it looks. And that was a vertical layout. Vertical was never functional for me, so I do have to have that in mind. All right, it was never functional for me, but we are giving it a try. All right, we are giving it a go. So let's see. I'm trying to find in here this is what I'm trying to find. A currently page, a blank, clean currently page here. So I have this I will keep another acetate here. I love to add things like this, and this little cardstock. I made this, I said that 100 times, made this with Canva and then printed it. These pictures are from Pinterest, very aesthetic, and I love it. So here's my currently for October. That's that. So this page I will move here, put it back on my planners. So so now the question will be, well, do I want to use a vertical, a horizontal, or even a fitness planner that will be kind of similar as a teacher planner? I don't know if that will work for me, because I don't plan that way when it comes to my catch-all. I don't plan like by boxes or by categories, right? So let me see if I can find one to show you. So here's a fitness planner. This works really great for me for social media, or that's what I think it will. We will try it out, we'll see. So that's really great. But I don't plan this way for my catch-all. It's not that section into areas. So I don't know if that will work for my catch-all. So that leaves a vertical or a horizontal. And so for the month of October, I've decided to give it a go for my vertical. So here's the monthly. It's undated, so I went ahead and dated it. This is a Sunday start, erased it, and so that it can be a Monday start. And I, gave it a go for this first week. This is how it looks like. A bunch of functional space. You can see it's Tuesday today, so it's the last day of the month. Space for my habits, loads of lines. I don't usually use lines. I don't know how I feel about these. Like, for example, Planning with Bumble uses a lot of these as well. I've seen her videos, love her videos. So I was like, maybe I can try that and see if that works. We will give it a go for October and see if the vertical layout, which is this, works for me. If it doesn't work, then it's a horizontal, and that's the decision. But in order for me to decide whether it works or it doesn't, I need to try it out, and I need to try it out very intentionally with the lines as well, and loads and loads of functional space, where here, like, in the circles, like the boxes and stuff, I can try a bit more of like the memory keeping thing that I was saying. It still has decor, still looks cute. I also want to include a lot more paper and stuff like that, and having fun that way. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and put in here November. I love the divider for November. So beautiful, so beautiful. And I'm gonna also go ahead and put December. I'm not sure what I'm gonna plan in December. Oh, where are you? What is this? I don't know. I don't know what these pages are. It's a mess over here. That's fine. I also brought, this last page comes with a line page right here. So we will keep here. We will keep that. Also, I decided, since I've been so into Dutch doors, I can kind of create Dutch doors for my casual if I need to. I'm not sure if this is something that I will keep doing, but for example, you have like a brain dump, and here's the aspect of Dutch doors. You put stickers and you cut around, and in the back you put stickers as well. This kind of the same shape. So I created two, like these two for this week, and we'll see if I like them or not, if I use them or not. So far I'm not convinced. I'm not a huge fan. I think that this, like the brain dumping and stuff and lists, will be great if I have it here over on this section where it can be messy, put things down. This will kind of act as an inbox, if you are familiar with that term. If you have never heard about that, there's a lot of videos that talk about like having an inbox in your planner, stuff like that. I've had it in the past and it has worked for me, and so I need a planner, not a planner, a part of my planner that is for that, just to put things in there, you know, get it out of my head into paper, you know, where I don't have to wait for, you know, the month to be all decorated and stuff like that. So let's move on to the last part, which is my social media. So this is for September. I'm gonna move it away. I think that for October and November and December, I will do this. We'll see if it works. I'm not quite sure. I started decorating it. I'm not sure if this is what I want to do, but we will see. So we have this over here. So we have, I'm going to use a fitness layout. This divider is from another planner, so we're combining a bunch of things. So we have my monthly, which is something that I need. Then we have kind of like a section to brainstorm ideas, goals, important stuff, as well, just of blank paper, and I glued one in the back. So it's just like dotted paper and stuff like that for lists, ideas, stuff like that. Okay, and then I have these that are for my goals, but I don't think I want to include these, so this we're gonna take away. We have another one. Let's put it just in case, right? I don't know. Okay, take that there. And then I have the fitness part. So it's just like this. I've been learning to use this planner. I've been learning, all right? So again, it has parts of it that, hold on, I'm trying to find a planner that will work. That is what I'm trying to find, and I cannot find it. My goodness, I cannot find it. Well, I've been really trying to see if this works or if it doesn't work for me. You know, I plan it into sections. I think this was YouTube videos, to-dos, IG posts, and just other. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure, but we will give it a try. Obviously, this page is currently for a fitness, and we don't want that, so I'm gonna take that off. I'm going to. This is already getting super chunky. Oh, it's still very thin. Okay, we can continue. This will get very chunky by December. By December, it will be extremely chunky. But that's fine. That's fine. This is not what we're using for. Where is this divider for? Not this. Is it August? Maybe it is. Let's see. Is it dated? Yes, it was dated. I think. Yeah, it was dated, and then I erased it and redated it. I think that's what I did. So I'm gonna do the same for November. So this here. There. And then what I did, this is a mess, but that's just the reality of it sometimes. I wrapped my budget planner. Yes, my budget planner. You did hear me correctly. So this is for October. So I think what I want for October maybe we can put it all together. Okay, we will figure this out in a minute. But I want this page right here, which is what I've been using. Listen, I already have this page, so that's the only the only true reason why I'm using this. It's because I already have the page. I could easily, I mean, it comes with this dashboard. I find that this for some reason looks cleaner to me, so that's what we're doing. Here again, I'm not gluing anything because I might change my mind, but that's what we're doing there. Then if I need, I will add extra paper. I won't right now because this will be very bulky, which is fine. Now I'm gonna get my fitness planner. I love this divider. I love this. It doesn't, maybe we can use this divider, why not? Right? I mean, what is this divider? Already stated. But since, oh gosh, okay, we will change this. I'm gonna take this off. Put this in here. Obviously, fitness planners like the dividers are obviously fitness themed. Of course, this is not really fitness themed. I really like it. It says love more, be gracious with yourself. I really like that. So in here, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the divider over there. I have a pile of pages, not this one. Pile of pages that I have to organize when I finish with this. That will be a future me problem. So the calendar, which is very important for me, and then this, and then here I can add extra pages, and then it's the pages. I have extra of these, which I think I might need, so let me take out some. I won't include a fitness planner. I really tried, you guys. I've tried, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. I really tried it, but it's just, here we have some extra pages. Let's include, I think, an extra, or maybe not this one, but maybe this one. No, okay. I really tried. It just doesn't work for me, at least not right now. So I'm gonna take this off, put it on the side with the pile of things. Put these in here. This is super bulky, super bulky. Okay, and maybe December as well. What's the your energy is sacred? I like that. What's October like? Growth is uncomfortable because you've never been here before. I like these. Okay, I'm sold. What I don't want is this. Or maybe yes, I haven't. I don't know. I told you I'm not sure what I'm doing. So okay, October. We'll move aside for a bit. Okay, here. I'm also going to grab my budget planner. Are you lost yet? Because I am. And I'm the one that is setting this up. And I'm already lost. Also, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for my budget planner next year. If I will buy one, continue one. This has been a struggle the entirety of the year. Where is it? Here's the page. Okay. Oh, it's decorated. No! Okay. We'll find another one. Let's go. Let's see. May. This is also decorated. So not May. Let's see. June. No. July. Tell me this is not decorated. Finally. Okay. So December, this and this here. So this page works awesome for my goals and stuff like that. So, and then we're gonna come here, take this off. I will have to redate this, which is fine. That's fine, I guess. I think I want to keep this and try to match these, even though it says October. Like, I will see. Maybe we can November, no, not November. My God, cannot speak at this point. What are we looking for? So I will figure it out what I want to do with that monthly, but I really like that divider. Dividers are important for me. I know they're not for a lot of people. They are for me. So, okay, let's see the chunkiness of this planner. It's starting to get very chunky. Can you see? Are we still recording? Yes, we are. Okay, so we have that. Now, I want to include the budget for October. But I don't know how. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how. I think maybe we can do it here. Just have pages on here, or maybe over here. You know, I would like them here, like in between here, in between these pages, in between my monthly and then my week. That's where I like it. I can't have it there. Maybe I can have it here. So let's see if we can do that. Right? Let's see. Let's take this with the divider. I'm not gonna do the entire year. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just try it out for October. I'm not even sure that I want it for the divider. Oh, hold on. This goes here. So maybe after my hourly. So we'll have to move this here. No, hold on. Here. It doesn't make any sense, does it? I know it doesn't. I know it doesn't, but that's fine. So we will go from what will be like my inbox, my brain dumps, cannot speak today. My brain dumps, my second brain, November in there as well, and then we will go right into the October. I'm not sure I want the monthly, so maybe I will glue that. Those are my thoughts. I do want this page, just the trackers here. This would be great to see, like, by the end of the month. But if I just put it here and do my weekly expenses only in this, or maybe put two pages and then do it a bit bigger, instead of having a whole entire page and trying to simplify things, that might be better. So this is a very chunky planner, a very, very chunky planner. So maybe I end up having to take things off, but that's fine. So we will do a quick flip through if you got lost in the way. So cover, we have the cardstock photos, the acetate, my name page. Here I have my future log, or like my yearly pages, which I use these a ton. Check them very frequently, especially when I'm creating my monthlies. My monthly spread, I have this here. My goals pages, make your reflection. Maybe I can take these off. Goals for the rest of the year, goal 1, 2, and then 3. Routine page, planner routine, and self-care. Maybe I can take these off. Okay, let's take these off. And maybe the mid-year reflection. It's not the mid-year, so let's take that off. Put it back into the planner. So I have that. So my goals is my first section. Goals of the year. For the rest of 2025, I did this August, I think it was. Beginning of August, end of July. Goal number 1, 2, and 3, all broken down. Then I have my hourly planner. So here is the monthly, which I don't think I will use, so I'm gonna probably glue this. We will figure out what to do with this. Like, the first part of this planner will work as an inbox, so space for me to brain dump lists, whether that is on this format or if I'm going to take these off, glue these like that, which I think might be better, right? I think so too. So sorry I'm changing things so much, but I have my hourly, so these I'm going to glue, and here is just maybe pages like a dashboard. Don't think of it as like a layout, but like a dashboard of, okay, within work I have this amount of things to do, and then with planners I have this amount, like planners and cuts, this amount of things to do, and for my life this is coming up and stuff like that, and just things that I have to do and check up on and stuff like that. That will be my inbox right here. From that, I have these pages here as well that might work, you know, for the weeks and stuff like that, to bring down for the week, and the to-do lists, my hourly, and then the same thing we will do for November. Again, not putting October here because I don't think I will need an hourly for December. Did I say December? Oh my god. I didn't put a December one in here because I don't think I will use it or need it for December. So, but surely, you know, for October and November. My budget for October, not sure if I will use this, so probably I'm gonna glue them. And here I just put like bills and things I have to pay throughout the month, so I can do that in my normal monthly, so that I can simplify. Again, the goal is to simplify, even though this is very complicated and doesn't seem like I'm simplifying things, but gluing this and just using this couple of pages for the month. I'm gonna probably glue these last pages together in here. Acetate, this very aesthetic and pretty divider that I made. Have my currently, October, monthly, and then weekly. We are trying out the not the horizontal, my goodness, the vertical. We'll see how that works. Very excited to try it out. And the same for November and then December as well. And then the last section in my planner is my social media. We again will see how this works. So again, acetate this cardboard stuff thingy here, the divider, the monthly in here. Yeah, the monthly. Now that I'm saying this doesn't like that. No, this doesn't match. And this doesn't either. Okay, we will figure it out later. Like this spine doesn't match, but it's fine because of the change of the divider that we did. Anyway, so we have the monthly. I will have to make these even somehow. A page for lists, goals, ideas, and these as well. Oh, we can do this, can't we? This is fantastic. And then I will peel these up, and also the numbers. I will have to redate. Anyway, monthly lists, and then my a fitness layout for my weekly, and obviously I cover the sections and stuff like that. And then the same for November right here, and December as well. Oof, I'm tired. That was a lot. This is a very chunky planner. Probably I might have to take a couple of things off as this planner is getting like decorated and chunkier by the minute. So yeah, so that's my setup for the next, you know, half of the year. At some point, probably in December, I will come back. Early December, probably maybe November, come back and check in with you, make another quick video. This was not quick though. But make another video and see if this is working, what is working, what is not, what I will purchase for next year, and what I will not longer purchase. So yeah, so hopefully this wasn't that big of a mess and you kind of, you know, follow along. So yeah, I'm very excited, to be honest, very excited. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.